did not have your breakfast? Yes. Yes, then also you all are seeming to be very much tired and lazy through your voice. I don't know why. Okay, so in the last class, we studied about the chapter named the Unstoppable Soul Surfer, isn't it? So in that chapter, we learned about those newspaper reports, right? We also learned about how to write a newspaper report in a just very formal way. So I have asked you to collect some information related to the newspaper report writing. So how many of you read newspapers in your home in the morning? Nobody? Yes, very good. So he is the only one person who read newspaper daily in the class. Why others don't have that habit? Yes, one more. Girls, do you? Any type of newspaper. I don't need hard copies. Even the online users also. Anybody? No. Why? You should read news, okay? Newspapers and newspaper reports. So, what does a newspaper contain? News. News. So, how it is written and what it is known as the writing. What it is? Yes, it is a newspaper report, right? News are reported in the newspaper report. So, what is a newspaper report generally? Please ask you. If I ask you what is a newspaper report, how would you answer the newspaper report? Can anybody say no? Shall I answer? Yes. So basically, the newspaper report is a very concisely written pack of news events that have happened or that have happened or that have happened in the recent past related to several events and objects. So I know that you have all seen the newspapers and its columns, right? So what are the different subjects in which news are included? Which are the different columns or sections in the newspaper? Can somebody stand up and say? Anyone? Yes, anyone? Anish, come on, say one. Come on. Very easy. Stand up first. Yeah. Which one? Yes, sports, right? Yes. You have sports news also. Sit down, thank you, Anish. And you have entertainment news. You have national news. You have international news. You have regional news. Right? So today we are going into the details of a newspaper report writing. What is generally the newspaper report writing? How can we write a newspaper report? And what are the elements that one needs in a report? So you have given me some of the information in the previous days, and I have collected it and made it into a PowerPoint presentation. And this is the PowerPoint presentation in which mastering newspaper report writing. So shall we move on to the first point? Yes. So the first point is understanding the fundamentals. So what is the fundamentals that one needs to write a newspaper report? Can somebody stand up and say the first point? Anyone? Shall I ask? Who will say, can you first point related to understanding? Very good. Accuracy. Thank you. Down. So what is the first thing that one needs for understanding the fundamentals of a newspaper report? First one you need is the accuracy. While you write a newspaper report or while you report a news, you should have that accuracy. What do you mean by accuracy? In Malayalam it means it must be approximately correct. The information that you are writing or providing to the public while writing the newspaper report should be very much true and accurate or correct. You should not report any false news. Everything must be true to the events. So that is the first point. So what is the first point? It is accuracy. Accuracy. So accuracy is the first point. Now the second point, can somebody say? Can you say? Yes. Louder. Timeliness. Yes, timeliness matters, which means next day's newspaper. You should not make him delay. So the timeline must be correct. So when you are reporting in newspaper, the timelines of the newspaper or the timeline of the news report, the news that you are writing must be very much recently happened and it must be included in the next day's newspaper report or next day's newspaper article. You must not delay those news that very much recently happened. It must be included in the next day's news. Now, what is the next point for the fundamentals? Understanding the fundamentals of newspaper writing. Can you? The next point. What? Yes, very good. Thank you. Sit down. Reader focus. After timelines we should always focus the readers. You must always focus on the reader. What type of a reader have while reading the newspapers? Arish, can you say which is the point? Now we have discussed. Yes. And please be careful while in the class. Otherwise, you won't get the point. So, yes. What is the next one? Reader focus. You also must have a focus in the class. Okay. So, reader must be a focus. That is, the reader should have given the importance. Must be given the importance, and you should write the newspaper report according to the focus of the reader. Is it clear? Is the 3 points clear related to the newspaper report? How to write, or what are the facts or fundamentals while writing a newspaper report? Yes or no? Yes. Say louder. Yes. The class must be energetic. Yes. So let's move on to the next part of our class. Yes. So now we know the fact that while writing any kind of descriptive writing, you must have a structure or a format while writing those descriptive writing. So here the descriptive writing that we are discussing is newspaper report. So it also have a format. So can somebody stand up and say what is the name of that structure where newspaper report writing is said to be given or structured? What is the style or the structure? What is the structure? Farhan, come on. What is this? Inverted? Inverted? No. I'm asking the name of the structure of the format. Inverted? Inverted? Think. Say it louder. Pyramid. Yes, inverted pyramid. Sit down. Thank you, Farhan. You forgot it. No problem. You have said it correctly. That is the inverted pyramid structure. So what is the structure of the newspaper report writing? It is inverted pyramid structure. Inverted, yes, pyramid structure. So what are the things that we have in the inverted pyramid structure? What is the format of the newspaper report? Can somebody say, Shivani? Can you say the structure of a newspaper report? The inverted pyramid structure. Very good. Sit down. Thank you, Shivani. So the main part of the inverted structure pyramid, inverted pyramid structure of a newspaper report is, first one is lead, second one is body, and the chain. So how you draw up inverted pyramid? Like this, right? Inverted pyramid like this, and you are dividing it into three. Where you have the lead, then you have the body, then you have the chain. And in the lead, what are things are there? Date, then heading, date and the place. And in the body, you will have the main matter of the newspaper event, the news report, where the news is discussed, which have a introduction, body and conclusion. And in the chain, we will write the quotes and all the conclusion for the newspaper report. So here, it is given that we have a lead, then key facts, supporting the dates, background context and additional information. So are you clear with the inverted pyramid structure? Yes? Yes. So that is the structure of a newspaper report writing. That is the inverted pyramid structure, and it contains the lead, key facts, supporting details, background content and additional information. Then now how it works. The lead contains
there is no way that it won't understand. The lead itself is that much eye-catchy. So we should write the lead in an eye-catchy way. Second is the key fact. Now after writing the lead, you should give the key fact of the news. Which are the key facts? How it happened, when it happened, why it happened, in which place it happened, where it happened. That are the key points and the key facts. Next is the supporting details. So in order to give support to the news, you have to give another supporting details that support the facts. So that is the supporting details. And the next one is background context. So if the news even has a background context. For example, in Churammala there was a landslide. So what is the reason of the background behind it? Due to heavy rains and due to heavy flood or the reasons. That is the background context. Next one is additional information. You can give extra information about the news event that is very much informative to the readers or the public who are reading the newspaper report. So in this way, you should write the format or a newspaper report. So are you clear with the format and the structuring of the newspaper report? Yes or no? Yes. So shall we move on to the next section? Yes. So in the next section is crafting compelling headlines and leads. So what are the main important points that is there in writing a headline or lead? Can anybody say you have collected those informations? Which is the first point? Sun, can you say the first point? What is the first thing in compelling headlines and leads? Yes.
Specific and active.
Louder.
Specific and active.
Yes, thank you, Stan. What is it? It must be specific and active, which means while writing a headline, you must give the headline in a very much specific way, and the headline must be very much eye-catchy and active. When you write a headline in a very sloppy way, nobody will they will just skim it only. Nobody will scan it. If you have a catchy headline, then that news will be read by everyone. They will have that curiosity and they will read it first. So while writing a newspaper headline or while writing a newspaper report, the headline is the very much important or key factor in writing a newspaper report. So the headlines must be catchy. And what is the next point? Anybody? Darshana? Yes. What is the next point? Can you say? Yes? Yes. Sit down. Thank you, Darshana. The lead sentence. What is the next thing? The lead sentence, which means after giving a catchy headline, you must give a good lead sentence, which means you must provide the sentence in such a way that the reader must read it again and again. So the introduction or the front part of the newspaper report must be very much eye-catchy and very much important. So that is why the lead sentence has very much importance in the newspaper report writing. Now, which is the third point? Third point, can anyone say? Salman? Yes. Yes, the hook. So, sit down, thank you, Salman. The hook. The hook means, what is the purpose of the hook? What is the purpose of a hook? It will strongly hinge, right? So, in the same way, while writing a newspaper report, the topic or the writing must hook the readers, or it must stop the readers to read. They should have an urge to read the news. What is the news and how it happened? So, the content must hook the readers. It must attract the readers, and it must give a concentration, or it must attract the readers. It must get the attention of the readers. So the newspaper report headlines must be hooky and catchy. It must hook the attention of the readers. So that is the third point. So have you understood the headlines and lead, and how you should write a headline and lead? Are you clear with it? Yes or no? Yes. So shall we move on to the next part? Yes. Here there is research and fact checking. Now the most important thing that you need is a research and fact checking. So while writing a news you should very much thoroughly research the fact or information and fact check it multiple times. You should check it whether it is reliable or not, whether it is a solid information or not. So that is the point where research and fact checking comes. Here you should verify each and every fact. What does it mean by researching or verify each and every fact? What is the meaning of research or verify each and every fact? Whatever points that you are writing, you must verify it. You must cross check it. Check it again and again. Like the way you are writing the answer papers, you check it, right? Before giving it to the teachers, you will check whether the answers or the points are correct. In the same way, while writing a newspaper report, you should verify it thoroughly. Next one is use primary sources. So you must use the resources that you get in the first hand. You must verify those resources also. Maybe it is from a person, maybe that information is from a resource or any other internet or media or technology. The third one is documentation. Whatever things that you get from for your newspaper report, that all things must be it should be documented. It must be written or must be stored in a safe place so that you can recheck it again and again and you can re-verify it for the purpose of validating. So that is the research and fact checking. Now next is the writing techniques. Can you say how the writing techniques works? Which are the points related to writing techniques in newspaper reporting? Can you ready? Yes. 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 Thank you. Sit down. First one is active voice. What is active voice? And then what is an active voice? It should be very much active, or it should be like the news should be reported in a way that it is still prevalent. The report or the matter is still prevalent. So you must report in a active voice. So next one is, can you say the next one, anyone? Can you? Short sentence, like you sit down. The report or the things, writing techniques or work, it must be very much short, to the point. It must not be elaborate. When it is elaborated, people will find it very much boring to give the news or read the news. So when the matter is very less or to the point, people will read it again and again. So it must be very much to the point or short sentences. Next, the third one. Can anybody say Muthu Selvi? Can you say? Yes. What do you mean by eliminate jargon? Sit down, Muthu Selvi. Eliminate jargon means plain sentences. Eliminate or delete those or remove those plain sentences. When you write a newspaper report, you should not write in plain sentence. You must write in the very structured and standard way. When you write in plain sentence, the readers will lose its attractiveness or energy to read the news. They will lose the interest to read the news. That is the meaning of eliminate jargons. So that is the third point in writing techniques for the newspaper report. Now shall we move on to the next part? Yes. So in report writing, newspaper report writing, you must have seen some of those weekly newspapers, you have a supplement where there is a report related to an interview of a person. Isn't it? There must be columns related to the interview of a famous person or a famous personality like politician or actor or singer or anybody from the professional community. So here interview skills of the journalists who are reporting the news are also a must. So we must give importance to the interview skills where you should ask the apt type of questions to the point decisions and to the point questions. So the first point is the interviewer or the news reporter who is reporting the interview should be thoroughly prepared. Second one is he must listen actively to the interviewee or the person who is being interviewed. Third one is build rapport with the interviewer and the interviewee. You should have a good rapport, friendly manner contact with the person that you are interviewing. And the fourth point is capture exact quotes. So in the the newspaper report we have said that the chain part you have to write the quotes, right? So in the interview, the interviewee and the interviewer will quote a line related to the question you have asked. So you must also quote the exact lines that he or she has been giving or saying. So you must quote the exact words. So these are the interview skills of gathering stories or gathering the newspaper report. Did you understand the interviewing skills? Yes or no? Yes? Louder voice. Yes or no? Yes. So shall we go on to the next one here? Next is there are some, everything has a plus point and a minus point. So there are some mistakes being made by the newspaper reporters while reporting some news. So there are some common mistakes or common pitfalls. What do you call by mistakes? Another word for mistakes is? Say it louder. Yes, pitfalls. What is it? Say it louder. Yes, pitfalls. So there are some common pitfalls that one must avoid. So what are the common pitfalls? The first point. Can anybody stand up and say, I'm not calling anyone? Anybody? Yes. Yes, yes. The birthday girl. Birthday girl. Yes. 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 Thank you. What's your name? No. Yes, thank you. So, first one is factual errors. Are they factual errors? So, what is factual errors? Yes, yes. So, factual errors are those where you must not create any kind of errors related to the facts that you are reporting. Is it clear? You must report the facts very correctly. You must not have any errors while reporting the facts. You must cross-check it again and again. Now, what is the second point? Mukul? Yes, Mukul, come on. First, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, sit down. Next one is, you must be very much careful with the unclear attribution, which means here it is the same thing. Things must be very much clear. What is it? Things must be very much clear. And the third is all complicated language. The language that you are using must be very much simple. It must not be complicated. Very much simple language must be used. So these are the roadmap or yes. These are the roadmap for writing a newspaper report. Now take down the homework I'm giving you. Yes. Yes. Bring a current social issue, recent social issue related newspaper report. Write down. Bring a current or recent social issue related newspaper report, and we can make it into a newspaper article or newspaper report with your points that you are doing. Okay? Did you write? So it can be from this your school issue, your curriculum issue, or your other recent issues that you have written in the newspapers. So that's all for today.